Wildwood County Sheriff's Office, you know who I am.
Hello, I think the same gist goes.
You know we can't keep doing this.
Doing what?
You robbing this store that your nephew owns. Me showing up, telling you need to stop robbing the store that your nephew owns.
Oh, it's a store. It's a store. I'm listen. I'm fixing, not robbing. I'm not robbing nothing. That would be wrong of me. Do I look like a criminal?
Yes.
I am not a look. I have a hammer. I'm wearing my overalls. I'm working.
Do you have a letter from Mr. Gumbo certifying that?
Gumbo, listen. So, my brother, my dearest brother, O'Reilly.
Yes.
God bless his soul. Now, that be Gumbo's daddy. And, Riley passed away. And, you know, Gumbo's taking it pretty hard now. And, you know, I ain't seen him since. I'm kind of worried. I think maybe, I need to file missing persons or something.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. O'Neil.
Yeah, me too.
We can most certainly file that report.
It
But I will
seems
need you to turn yourself in.
death is you know, you kill so many people and you take so many people's lives that, you know, now in life it seems it's all catching back up, and everyone that you know I've ever given anything about, they
I won't lie, Mr. O'Neil.
you know.
I've wished awful things upon you, but the death of a family member is hard, and my heart does hurt for you.
Yeah, it makes you do funny things.
Grief does that. I assume it's just you in there, right?
Yeah, as always, you know,
Would you two
like
mind
I
stepping back,
said,
deputies? And senior deputy?
all my friends are dying, so, you know, I'm always alone. That's all I know.
Maybe it's time to turn a new leaf, Mr. O'Neil.
You think I should be a lawman?
I don't know if I'd go that far. Who knows, though, maybe. I think that redemption is possible for everyone. But if not a lawman, then an upstanding member of society. I've seen your gun work, Mr. O'Neil. It is second to none.
Yeah, and see, this all brings me back to my brother, and you know that was his dream. That was, you know, he owned that store, and then I bought it.
It's gotta be hard to think about. Let me make you an offer here. Give me a second.
I'm gonna go twiddle with this over here.
Oh, sir, don't do that. If you stop right now, I'm willing to just fine you with destruction of property. And we'll call it a day.
You know we can't. We both know that ain't gonna happen.
So be it. You don't have a hostage in there, do you?
No. Some may say this is one of those missions some people don't wish to come back from.
Mr. O'Neil. You're not implying what I think you're implying.
I just lost it. I'm finally insane. I search for joy, but joy goes by a different name. Faith is who I hold on to. So if you see my other half, tell I love you, deuce. Ooh. I feel like I'm going crazy, and it's all your fault. Sick and tired of the games you play. Yeah. I think it's time to walk. Oh, but I won't make it far before I'm back in.
As much as I've dreamed about hurting you, Mr. O'Neil, I really don't want to.
There comes a day in everyone's life where they gotta do things that they don't think is right. They gotta do things that they don't agree with. Sometimes those things people never get to experience. Sometimes things happen that it's too much for people to cope with when they gotta experience those things.
I've never wanted to give into that part of myself. If I do have to hurt you, I refuse to let it be out of malice.
Now let me ask you something, ma'am. You know who I am.
Of course I do.
I'm sure I've hurt people you cared about.
Gleefully so.
Then why
You laughed as you did it.
Then why would you care what happens to me?
Because I want to be better than the voice in my head that tells me I should smash your face in with a hammer.
I'll
Because I
give you
truly
this
think-
one if that's what you want to do.
Absolutely not. Because I truly think that we all deserve redemption. At least a chance.
I think the only redemption I'm gonna ever see, well, I don't think I'll ever see it.
It's not too late, Rocco.
Yeah, I wish you were right, ma'am.
Can I make one request of you, Mr. O'Neil?
What's that?
Not tonight. Obviously, I don't want you to go down this path, but
This shit's a lot harder to do when you're drinking, I tell you what. Maybe it's the puffy eyes. Maybe it's the fact I can't see. But, listen, you let them know.
let them know what? Rocco, don't do it. Please.
I never meant to hurt the innocent.
Was it just Like falling off of a cliff? There's lots of innocent you've hurt.
My thing has always been criminals like myself and you know, the lawmen. Somewhere along the way, I got lost in my own mind and my own vision. And somewhere, fuck.
I can understand that. I think that's the folly of the human condition, Mr. O'Neil. We lose ourselves sometimes.
Too many people have been buried, and some of them I don't think ever should be. And for that I am forever sorry that happened.
I believe you. You seem the sort that gets swept away by anger, by grief. You don't want to shoot me, Rocco.
No, I don't want to hurt anybody besides myself.
Do you think that's where it comes from? The reason you hurt people? Because it's easier to do that than take it out on yourself? Or do you think it's just circumstance that you were in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Like I said, it's always been about criminals and it's always been about law. Somewhere the vision got lost. And I can admit there was some lawmen that didn't deserve what they got. But there's a lot of innocent. And there's even a lot of people that weren't innocent. You ever had to kill somebody that you mean a lot to?
That I mean a lot to?
Yeah. Have you ever had to look someone in the eyes that was your brother and kill him?
No. I haven't. Did you have to do that?
More times than I can count.
My God. I can only imagine the strips it must have torn off your heart. Off your very soul. Oh, God, is that... Rocco, is that where Vinny went?
I gotta go.
Come back. Mr. O'Neil. Mr. O'Neil, stop that wagon.